Okay, let's talk about what's been going on in our world over here in Central Florida. We had some young people decide to drive their vehicle at a high rate of speed with no lights on down this road, which dead ends, and their vehicle's in the water. Now, thankfully, we had the sheriff's dive team down here and the local PD, and with the help of this towing service, they're going to recover this vehicle and get it out of the water. So using my DJI Mini 4 Pro, I was able to stay up in the air pretty much all day, just recharging the batteries over and over just to keep one flight up in the air while I was recharging the other batteries. But I will tell you, having at least 3 batteries is probably minimum of what you want with a drone. Now, this is a 4K drone that has obstacle avoidance, image stabilization, and I'm using a polarizing filter. So this occurred the night before, and you can see all the police vehicles on site here. And they also recovered some other things in the neighborhood, which I won't mention. Now, here you can see the dive team on site, and what they're going to do is they're going to go down, locate the car. They were able to find it with a magnet and a rope, and they basically were just throwing it out off the boat, just trying to have it hit the car with the magnet. Once they were able to locate the car, they figured out the car was upside down underwater. They had to flip it over, and they're using airbags. So they have about 3 or 4 airbags here, and what they do is they inflate these airbags gradually, and they can flip the car over and kind of get it up. Now, what breaks my heart, being a lover of all things water, is seeing this fuel spill, because this fuel tank is leaking out into the Rainbow River, which kind of breaks my heart. My kids swim in this river every single day almost. Now you can see the car coming up to the surface. This is a 2023 Kia, and they got 3 airbags up now, keeping the car up to the surface, and they're going to have to rotate and spin it with the help of their boat, and they're going to try to get it over to this boat ramp. Conveniently, it did go off a boat ramp, so it's going to go right up a boat ramp, which is pretty amazing. I'm sure this would be much more difficult if it just went off through somebody's yard. Getting back to the technology at hand, the DJI Mini 4 Pro is a really, really nice drone to keep up in the air for a long time. I usually have about between 30 to 40 minutes of flight time if I'm not doing a lot of maneuvering. Basically, I'm just hovering right now and using the pan and zoom on the gimbal. Now here you can see the boat towing the car back to the boat ramp, and you can see the divers are just holding the airbags which are attached to the car, trying to keep everything stabilized from rolling over. If you're into photography and you shoot anything around the water, and this could be waterfalls, the ocean, the beach, lakes, rivers, whatever, anything with water, even swimming pools, you want to get a polarizing filter, because it really does make a difference. I mean, you can see here I'm shooting over the water, but this polarizing filter is knocking out a lot of glare, which is really good. One thing about the polarizing filter, though, you do have to twist it to get it to cut the glare out. So you got to kind of play with the filter a little bit. But once you get those settings dialed in, it's great for shooting the water. Now there you can see the glare flare up a little bit. Now getting back to the divers, you see they're almost at the boat ramp. These guys are amazing. They're unsung heroes. I mean, they are just incredible, hardworking guys getting this boat out. Such a team effort. And I do want to give another shout out to these divers too, because we do a Rainbow River cleanup every year, and this is with the Rainbow River Conservation Club. And these divers always show up every year, and they always really impress us with how much stuff they recover, because they're down on the bottom. I mean, we're on the paddle boards, you know, getting the surface trash, but they're getting actual car tires and car batteries and, you know, the big stuff that falls down to the bottom of the river, that falls off people's boats and things like that. So these divers really do help keep the river clean too. And they've dove in the cove and recovered some things also. Now you can see they're getting ready to bring it right up to the boat ramp. The tow truck driver is going to back his truck up here in a little bit. He's going to lower his cables down so he can attach it to the vehicle, and they'll get this thing out of the river. A lot of my friends have the larger drones, which are double or triple the cost of the Mini. And I will say, looking at this footage, I mean, this 4K video is just incredible. It really is. Now, the Minis do struggle in high winds and bad weather. So yeah, obviously, if you need it for, you know, like a commercial purpose, that's what a bigger drone is for. But the Minis are great just for, you know, hobbyists like me. If you're ever in Central Florida, do check out the Rainbow River. It is gorgeous. It's a shame this had to happen in our river, but I'm glad they're getting it taken out within 24 hours. They couldn't take it out at night, obviously, but the dive team was out there first thing in the morning getting this vehicle out of the river. I do want to thank you guys for watching and subscribing to my videos. Please leave a comments of some of the videos that you've liked and some of the videos you'd like to see me do in the future. I'm at about 960,000 views, so hopefully I'll be hitting 1 million soon. And this is just a fun little hobby for me to play around with. And coming up, I've got a neat flyover of the river I'm going to show you and give you kind of the real sense of what the Rainbow River is all about. But I just want to thank the Sheriff's Department, Police Department, the dive team for getting this car out of the river. Now here you can see, this is called the Blue Cove area, and it's an old phosphate mine. And so it's about 30 to 40 feet deep in this area. And like I said, if you drop off right here, it's really, really deep, which is why this vehicle is very difficult to recover. But yeah, this team was amazing. They had a full force effort to come out and take care of this vehicle. I do have some more exciting electric car videos coming up, and also I'm going to be giving you some waterfall videos up in the mountains, so you guys are really going to enjoy that. But what I'm going to leave you with here is I'm going to fly the drone down to the water line, and I'm going to come out of the cove and around to the Rainbow River. And I want you to really see the magic of the Rainbow River. When I transition out of the cove, you're going to see how we turn here and just how beautiful this area is. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. You guys are amazing. Please leave comments below. I really enjoy reading all that you guys have to say. Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
to Bryce's channel on YouTube. Thank you for watching.